Welcome back, everyone, to Pontos Fathom Hobbies. This is Season 4, Episode 3 of Battlestar Galactica Starship Battles. We are having Apollo in his Mark VII Viper versus twin Cylons. We'll get into gameplay right after this. Thank you for watching. Okay, we just wrapped up round number 2. Jumping into round number 3, we've got the Apollo's Mark VII Viper has got 1 damage on it. He's playing from we've got the Apollo unit on the board here. We've got the Apollo Mark VII Viper. Two Cylons attacking him. One of the Cylons has got 4 damage. They had a +4, but they got a 0 as well. No specific damage, so we're going to jump into round number 3. Before we do, quick shout out to this channel's sponsor, then we'll jump right into gameplay. Thank you for watching. Pontos Fathom Hobbies is brought to you by the books that we produce. We've got a bookstore link down in the description where you can check out the Moldenhauer Giuseppe Balsamo 6 volumes of the Catu Journals out of Lovecraft's Providence, also available in hardcover. We've got the 3 volumes of the Artificial Psychology of Desiring Machines, as well as our podcast series, where we deep dive into things like the esoteric Saturn mysteries and the esoteric Dragon mysteries. Our Alchemy and Anthroposophy in the Dune Saga collects reasons why Frank Herbert's Dune Saga is still resonates with us today. And finally, our newest offering, the Alchemical Courtship in the Dreamlands. We've got the initial volume, Aim Aimless, Aim Vicious. It takes place in Lovecraft's Cellophase. Volume 2, Hope's Home, takes place in Dalathleen. And the rest of the volumes, Beloved, Believed, Bedaled in Lost Carcosa, Stubborn Devotions of Venting and Forgiving in Thrawn. Thank you guys for watching. Now back to our show. All right, let's jump into round 3. We'll get our orders set up here. Starting out with our Mark VII Viper. He has to skirt around these asteroids, so I'm going to have to go with a sharper sort of turn. So we'll go with this for Apollo. Our damaged raider, gonna just come up behind him. And finally, our last raider, not damaged, will plan as well. Okay, so let us reveal. First up, Apollo. Going to fly away, basically. Not the most great position to be in, but not much you can do with those asteroids there. Oh, I think I misjudged where I was. Let me just take this shorter route. Pull back on the throttle a bit. So now he's he can fire at him with a -4, but he does have an attack, a potential attack there, and then the second raider will come around as well. So yeah, let's check the. Yeah, it's right through this asteroid belt, and it will be at there's no -1 here, so it'll be at 4. The range here is, like we said, through the asteroid, so it'll be a +4 there. I mean, -4 basically to the dice. So it's 5, 7 minus 4 is 3, does not make the hit of 6. So Apollo lucks out there. So let's go into the next maneuver. We'll have Apollo skirt around these asteroids on the back, and we'll have this damaged Viper directly on his tail, kind of swing in between. And lastly, the second of the twin Cylon Raiders. We'll have him coming up as well. Okay, so we'll reveal the cards. Apollo is going to take a steep turn like this. Try to get behind those asteroids. Our Cylon, who is injured, take this route here. And finally, we'll have our last Cylon will come up behind. Okay, again, another potential attack for the Cylon against Apollo. Let's see the range here. I think the range is going to be just through those asteroids. So we're going to have, again, not a mod. Oh wait, I think the wing is not really going to be there. So I think it's just the modifier for the asteroid field. But -4 from this, it's still 8. 8 is higher than 6. We'll grab a token for Apollo. So that's going to bring him down to 11. 11 hits. So let's clear it out and jump into the next one. So we'll remove. Probably just going to use this one again. For this Cylon here, I will place it and I believe I'll have this Cylon use this same one again. Okay, so we'll start out with Apollo. The reveal is the same turn. Get him well behind these asteroids. Almost off our board there, that's fine. Cylon will barrel ahead here, putting him effectively out of range, I think. But perhaps the second Cylon will be able to now come into range. Pretty hectic for Apollo. At this point, yeah, he's fully in range. So I believe this guy won't have any range here. That's too sharp of an angle. Let's go ahead and zoom in on these guys. Yeah, this angle is too sharp, but I believe this Cylon will have a normal range here. He does have to fire through the dense asteroid, so that's going to be -4. We get 8 minus 4 is only 4, so our Cylon is obstructed by the asteroid field, so Apollo lucks out once again. Let's do this one more move. We'll clear these out. Again, let's just bring let's just bring Apollo right back in with the same move. Let's bring him using this shorter move here. And again, we'll have this fighter coming in beyond it. So he'll zoom out this way to come up behind him, so to kind of pin him. Apollo will come in like this to be able to attack. And our Cylon will also be able to attack. Here, Cylon right in point blank range. Cylon in point blank range. Apollo also in basically point blank range. They both get +1 to the, both get -1 to the roll here, so 6 to hit. Apollo hits. Gonna do damage to this Cylon. And we get 5 plus 2. This is the undamaged Cylon. We get one more token, but he does have some steering damage. I'll have to read the rules on this. He gets an additional 0. So he's down to 10 structure. So we've got 11 and 10 structure for these two. Let's have the Cylon capitulate here. Cylon also able to fire on Apollo. Apollo's going to get hit with 3 damage. That's going to put Apollo up to 8 damage. He's down to half power. Let's just quickly take a look at the rules. I just want to take a look at the rule book here on what the different damage tokens do. So this broken wing, I don't know what it means. So damage. Indicates hull wings are damaged. Overboost cards may no longer be played. Kinetic energy is distinct. Oh. So he's at 3 speed now. He's going to reduce speed by 1 each turn. And then he'll be stuck at 0. So that's going to be where that leads us out. I guess we'll just kind of leave it at that. Let's... We'll come back in the next round, but thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in round number 4. Very exciting round. Apollo is able to get some damage on both of the enemies. One of them will be damaged, so that'll be helping me in the next round. So thanks for watching.